Don't fear sudden danger or the ruin of the wicked when it comes, for the Lord will be your confidence and will keep your foot from a snare. It's so true. When we are living under the protection of God, you sleep like a baby. You fear nothing because you know that nothing is more powerful than our God, you know? There's nothing better. There's nothing safer than that feeling. You just, yeah, I can't describe it. You just feel safe because you are safe. Even you're safe, even if you die, you're safe because there is no death if you have life in Jesus. Hi, you guys. Welcome back to Kingdom Up with Mila. So I want to read Proverbs 3 with you guys and just continue on with the little series that I started and never went on. So let's get to it. So I chose Proverbs because the wisest king that ever existed, King Solomon, wrote Proverbs. And so I think that we could learn a lot from it. And here we go. So this is going to be out of the CSB version, the Christian Standard Bible. Okay, so my son, don't forget my teaching, but let your heart keep my commands, for they will bring you many days of full life and well-being. Notice it says, let your heart keep my commands. It's our heart intention, our heart posture that matters, right? That's what God sees. But it also says we will live a full life if we do, and a good living life, a well-lived life. And then verse 3, never let loyalty and faithfulness leave you. Tie them around your neck. Write them on the tablet of your heart. Then you will find favor and high regard with God and people. So we're supposed to be loyal and faithful, loyal to one another, right? And faithful to God. And we're supposed to remember that always. We will be highly favored if we live like that. Verse 5, trust in the Lord with all your heart and do not rely on your own understanding. I love this verse. One of my favorite verses. In all your ways, know him, and he will make your path straight. Don't be wise in your own eyes. Fear the Lord and turn away from evil. So what do we know? We don't know anything. We have to just fear the Lord. And by fearing the Lord, we're respecting his authority and we're living under his standards and trying to do things according to his will, not our will. And we don't know anything. We got to give it all to God, and he knows everything, and it's already been written, right? Our story has already been written in the book of life. And so God knows all things, knows the future, the past, the present. He's an all-knowing God. So let him handle it. And then verse 8, this will be healing for your body and strengthening for your bones. Honor the Lord with your possessions and with the first produce of your entire harvest. Then your barns will be completely filled and your vats will overflow with new wine. I can attest to this, that, ever since I got my really good job 2 years ago now, I have been giving my tithe faithfully. And it's not like I'm giving it, I'm returning it. That's how I see it, because everything that we have is God's, and he gives us everything that we have, including the breath in our lungs, right? So the least that we could do is just give that 10% back to him, and be faithful with that. It goes to show too, it's like the give and take. We don't just take. We give too, you know what I mean? We have to be giving to receive too. And I think this is teaching us that lesson too. And it says the first produce of your entire harvest. So it's the first money that you ever give. You put aside 10% for God, and then you're faithful with little and he's faithful with a lot. Like he'll give you way more than you can ever imagine if you're faithful with that little bit. Do not despise the Lord's instruction, my son, and do not loathe his discipline. For the Lord disciplines the one he loves, just as a father disciplines the son in whom he delights. So because I love my baby, I discipline her in the best way that I can. And I guess it's saying not to be irritated with God's instruction, and not to hate his discipline, because he disciplines us and he gives us these things to live by because he loves us. And I also think he like tests us to see what we're going to do. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm just interpreting this how I see it. But yeah, I would love to hear from you guys in the comments of like other interpretations. And then verse 13, wisdom brings happiness. Happy is a man who finds wisdom and who acquires understanding, for she is more profitable than silver, and her revenue is better than gold. She is more precious than jewels. Nothing you desire can equal her. Long life is in her right hand, in her left riches and honor. So we seek God, then we seek to have his wisdom and understanding and his knowledge, and we got to ask for it. I want to be wise and I want to live by these words. You know what I mean? These are gems. I feel like Proverbs is full of gems, which is why I'm taking time to read this with you guys. And then you're going to live a long life if you have wisdom, and you're going to live a rich life and an honorable life. I love that. So verse 17, her ways are pleasant and all her paths peaceful. So it's a peaceful life. Bruh, that's how I want to live. Nothing is more important than my peace, okay? She is a tree of life to those who embrace her, and those who hold on to her are happy. Verse 19, the Lord founded the earth by wisdom and established the heavens by understanding. By his knowledge, the watery depths broke open, and the clouds dripped with dew. Maintain sound wisdom and discretion. My son, don't lose sight of them. So we're supposed to be discreet about our wisdom and knowledge too. We're not supposed to be shouting to the whole world how wise we are and how much we know. We're supposed to be discreet. Verse 22, they will be life for you and adornment for your neck. Verse 23, then you will go safely on your way. Your foot will not stumble. So you'll be founded on solid foundation. When you lie down, you will not be afraid. You will lie down and your sleep will be pleasant. You're going to sleep like a baby. Don't fear sudden danger or the ruin of the wicked when it comes, for the Lord will be your confidence and will keep your foot from a snare. It's so true. When we are living under the protection of God, you sleep like a baby. You fear nothing because you know that nothing is more powerful than our God, you know? There's nothing better. There's nothing safer than that feeling. You just, yeah, I can't describe it. You just feel safe because you are safe. You're safe. Even if you die, you're safe because there is no death if you have life in Jesus, because we're going to live forever with Jesus. Okay. Verse 27, treat others fairly. When it is in your power, don't withhold good from the one to whom it belongs. Don't say to your neighbor, go away, come back later. I'll give it tomorrow when it is there with you today. So we're supposed to help whoever comes our way now, not tomorrow. Help them now. Don't plan any harm against your neighbor, for he trusts you and lives near you. Don't accuse anyone without cause when he has done you no harm. Don't envy a violent man or choose any of his ways, for the devious are detestable to the Lord, but he is a friend to the upright. God is a God of order. And so I feel like that's why we have the book of life, the Bible, to guide us. And if we just follow the words that are on this book, you know, then we're going to live a good, healthy, long, amazing life. The Lord's curse is on the household of the wicked, but he blesses the home of the righteous. It's so true. Like, people that do evil, look at Diddy. Like, he had all the riches in the world, all the fame in the world, but did God bless it? No. Eventually, his household crumbled. It's crumbling right now, right in front of our eyes. You can't hide anything from God. He's going to, make the wrong right. The Lord's curse is on the household of the wicked. Verse 34, he mocks those who mock, but gives grace to the humble. The wise will inherit honor, but he holds up fools to dishonor. Okay, I love that. If you guys stay this long, please give this video a thumbs up and see me on the next one for chapter 4.